Hello students, this is teacher Jorge. Welcome. We are starting on Monday, April 20th, and this video is being recorded for first grade G class. Welcome back. Hope everybody is well. Okay, before we go into today's topic, it's recommended to do a quick review so you can look back to the last topic we saw, because the last topic and this one are related. So the last class we were talking about in topic 26 we were talking about countable and uncountable nouns in present tense, and these were worked in the cooking and food context. Remember that we talk about containers, these objects in which some foods are presented. For example, a carton of eggs, right? So the container is this part, the carton. It's made of cardboard, that's why the name is carton. So this is an example of an countable noun because it can be separated into units. We can have one carton or two cartons, right? Okay, another example is, do you need a carton of milk or two cartons of milk? Remember that when we use a, it represents one, the quantity of one, right? Singular. Okay, so do you need a carton of milk or two cartons of milk? Again, this is an example of countable nouns. And another type of container is this, a bag of chips, a bag of tomatoes. Okay, so here we are looking another example of a countable noun because it can be separated into units. We can say one bag or three bags or 17 bags of something. And the example sentence is, I need 5 bags of chips for the parties. This person is going to have a party and it's a lot of chips. We also work with questions when we want to know about the exact quantity. How much? How much is used with uncountable nouns? How much sugar in your coffee? And the answer is a little sugar, please. So you can see we are using uncountables because a little sugar means only a small quantity, but it cannot be separated into units. Then another example, how much do you like apple pie? And we have a picture of apple pie here. And the answer is, I like it a lot. A lot is something, it's a large amount of something. I like apple pie very much. I cannot separate my answer in units. So this is another example of uncountable nouns. Another question as an example is this one. How much butter do we need? These people are trying to prepare some food, some pastry that requires butter, and the answer is, we need some butter, not too much. Again, uncountable nouns are those that cannot be separated into units. Now, another way to ask about exact quantities is with how many. And how many is used with countable nouns, those objects that can be separated into units. Okay, so example, how many apples do we need? Question mark. We need 7. Okay, countable, that can be separated in units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, right? Another example sentence or question is, how many bags of chips for the party? And this person says 11 bags of chips, please. So a lot of bags. So maybe a lot of people are going to the party. Okay, we also worked with present perfect tense. And we saw that present perfect tense is used when we talk about actions that are done as a routine or as a habit. Not right now, but we do them as a habit. For example, I prepare breakfast. I'm not telling you that I prepare breakfast right now, but I do it in my routine. I am the one that prepares breakfast on Sundays or once a week. I'm not giving you the specific time when I do it or moment, but I am informing that I do this activity as a routine or a habit. I clean the kitchen. When I clean the kitchen, well, when it needs to be cleaned. Maybe I do it in the afternoons, maybe I do it on the weekends. I'm not doing it right now. So if we pay attention, present perfect tense, we use the verbs in the base form. Here I'm using bakes with S because I'm talking about a third person. So I add the S. The contrasting tense is present progressive. Present progressive is used when the activity is being done right now or will be done soon. Example, we're making brownies. When? We are making brownies right now, in this moment, present progressive. Are you cleaning the kitchen later? Not right now, later, soon. When? When I'm finished making the brownies. And the person answers, no, I'm not. Mom is cleaning the kitchen later, soon. So we are using present progressive tense to talk about actions happening right now or others that will be done soon. I use the verbs with ing ending. Yes? Okay, this is a reminder. Now we're going to be working on topic 27, session 1, and we're going to talk about verbs in past and questions and short answers. So we're going to be using some verbs first. This is session 1, so we need to get familiar with the content first. Okay, and here we have an example. This one. Did you eat some cake yesterday? If we pay attention to this sentence, I am using the verb to do in past, did, and the verb eat in present. Did you eat? Why? Because I cannot have two verbs in past so close to each other. So I am using the verb to do in past and the next verb in present. Now, I am answering yes, I ate. I am using the verb eat in past. I ate some cake yesterday because in this sentence, the only verb I am using is eat, but in past because the question was for an action that already happened. Did you like it? The verb to do again in past. Did you like it? Yes. It was delicious. Was is the past version of the verb to be. Yes? So now what we're going to do is look at some examples. Verb to be, how to use the verb to be in past tense in an affirmative way. So in the first column you can see the verb to be in present. I am, he is, she is, you are, etc. In the next column, you can see the verb to be in past. I was, he was, she was, you were, they were, we were, it was. And in the next column, you're going to find sentences. Okay? Okay. Then we have the verb to be in the negative way. In the first column is in present, in negative. I am not. In the next column, you have it in negative past. I wasn't. And then the example sentence. I wasn't cooking. Yes? Another. He isn't. This is in present. I'm going to transport it to past tense. He wasn't. Wasn't is the verb to be in past. Negative. A sentence as example. He wasn't working. Oh my God. You have to be working. Okay, so these are for you to analyze, and in the video class we're going to explain and practice it a little more. The verb to be in past as questions. In the first column, you have the questions in present. Are you, is he, is she, are you, are they, etc. In the next column, you have the verb to be in questions in past. Were you, was he, was she, were you. And then in the next column, you have sentences, short sentences or short questions. Were you cooking? Was he helping? Was she sad? Were you hungry? Etc. Okay, so what to do now? Well, first we exit the PowerPoint presentation, and then we go to the Schoology platform and we go to block 3. We click on it and it's going to open the first file, past tense of the verb to be. Now, after you finish watching the video, we're going to work as a class in this part. So please go to session 1 in topic 27 so we can start working. We're going to go through some information here, example sentences, verbs, irregular verbs. We have a list we have to analyze in the class, and then we are going to do some more examples like sample questions, short answers with affirmative manner, short answers with negative manner, and then we're going to do an exercise in our notebooks. But this is going to be explained in class. So please, let's go to Schoology. Okay? Okay.